Sharon Richmond, and I was a senior staff nurse at the renal unit at Dorset County Hospital.
My name is Jake Richmond, and I'm a ceramic wall and floor tiler, and I've got my own company.
I have Harry, who is 3, and I have 2 stepchildren who are Phoebe, who's 10, and Benjamin, who is 17.
Harry is into anything that little boys are into. Jumping around, smashing things up, cutting things up. He's into anything boisterous, basically.
What is Jake like? Loud. No, he's my support. He's my rock, really.
My dad was 42, died of a heart attack. He was uninsured at the time. He was a Royal Marine, fit as a fiddle, dropped dead in front of my eyes. And my mum struggled to bring up 3 kids. I was 13, my sister was 11, my brother was 9. She had a mortgage to pay, she had mouths to feed.
Once Harry was born, I think that really turned the corner, and we decided that life insurance was really important, because you know, we have to provide for the kids, really.
It was basically geared towards making sure that whoever was left, if something happened to one of us, was going to be covered, so that they weren't going to be left in the same situation that my mum was left in.
And critical illness, I think, was more for Jake, you know, for like his work.
Sharon woke up and she said that she felt all numb from her hip down her left side. I just sort of dismissed it almost and said, you've slept funny, or you've trapped a nerve, and so we kind of let it be at that. But the next day it was still there, and the next day after that it was still there. So we got in touch with her doctor, and we were sent to the hospital. Eventually, weeks and months down the line, Sharon had scans, the numbness hadn't gone, and she'd also had a problem with vision in one of her eyes, and in the September last year she was officially diagnosed with MS.
For me it was a relief, because I knew that there was something wrong, and I think I knew what it was. You know, I kept saying to everybody, I've got MS, and just to get that, somebody to finally say, yes, you have, because like my mum died of a brain tumour, and I had very similar symptoms to what my mum had, and it scared me to think I could have been diagnosed with a brain tumour and only have a couple of years to live. So MS was a relief really for me. I think for Jake it was
horrendous. To be fair, the worry at the time, when the official diagnosis is here and before you've had the payout from the policy, becomes financial. You tend not to focus on the illness, you tend to focus on, oh my God, how am I going to cope? I've got to bring more money in, Sharon's not earning. The policy paying out has changed that a lot. It's freed me up that the house is ours. The security is, we've got the house, nothing can take that away from us. We decided that we would have the drive done and have a ramp put in. God forbid Sharon ever needs to go in a wheelchair. It makes sense, if she does, that we've done the work already and we don't have to then be scrabbling around for money. Sometimes she feels like she's a bit of a fraud, because she said, I'm having a really good day today, I feel great, but that's not the whole story. To the ordinary Joe in the street, you wouldn't have a clue that Sharon's got anything wrong with her. When you live with her and she's dropped the 5th or 6th item this week and broken it, or she's tripped over for the 3rd or 4th time, or she's absolutely shattered, falls asleep at 8 o'clock at night, it's different. But the helping hand thing was, although it probably was explained, we didn't really take it in.
We didn't even know about it, really, the helping hand, did we?
No.
To be honest.
Hello. Oh, hi Sharon, it's Judy from Helping Hands.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, how are you?
Judy Gapp is a qualified nurse, and she works for Helping Hand, and she phoned me straight away after she knew about my diagnosis. She gave me some support. She sent me a book which came 2 days later from her talking to me, and advised me about diets and all things that I could do personally for myself and things that the NHS wouldn't pay for.
In my job, I have referrals from Bright Grey of people who've been unfortunate enough to be diagnosed with a critical illness.
How are you?
One of the conditions that I tend to take referrals about is MS, because I've spent 9 years looking after people who have got MS, so obviously I know a thing or two about it.
Are you alright with dogs?
I love dogs.
Yeah, that's good. The first time you phoned, you gave me an awful lot of advice.
I did, didn't I? I probably overwhelmed you with it.
No, I think it was definitely what I needed, you know, because I left the
because
hospital.
you'd literally just been diagnosed, hadn't you?
Yeah.
And it was overwhelming.
It was, and you just walk out the hospital and you have nothing, really.
In Sharon's case, I bought her something called a vibration trainer. It's like having a physiotherapist on tap, and I know she's found it fantastically helpful.
She said, I'll order it for you, and it came the next day, didn't it?
It actually felt like you had another friend on side. You think the insurance company's going to pay you money, and that's it, you know. So to have the helping hand was, to be fair, almost above and beyond is what we kind of, looking back, is how we kind of felt. It's the 12th of August today, which is our 5th wedding anniversary, so it's obviously kind of a bit of a quirky coincidence that you're here making this film on our wedding anniversary.
Brilliant. It doesn't seem like we've been married 5 years.
No. I can't emphasise enough, it felt from our point of view they were almost going above and beyond. They paid out, they didn't need to do anything else, but they did, which kind of makes you feel in a way you're not just a customer. I know it sounds quirky, but that's honestly how it made us feel.
We're going out to dinner tonight to the Wild Garlic restaurant.
Are we?
Yeah, that's a surprise, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
We will soon